We have been here for the last 10 days. And I want to appreciate those who have made it possible for us to be here these 10 days that we have been together. I happen to have attended the last exhibition or the last trade fair in Southern Sudan. I've just come in the office. And I've seen quite a number of improvement in terms of the numbers of exhibitors who have come. The number has reached over 3,000, and I'm expecting that over this period, on a daily basis, there are more than 10 people who are coming here in and out to do some business. That particular day, I read the MSME communique. And this communique, we shall officially hand over to the Secretary General of the EAC so that some of the issues that were raised there can be taken up during the summit of the heads of state that will happen here in Kenya in November, so that each member state is able to look at those particular issues that were raised. But to remind you, we are the same people in East Africa. Such a trade fair brings us together as East Africa. And this is one way of integrating our economy. East African integration, we are dreaming. One of these days will be politically one state, politically. And this is one way of bringing people at the grassroots together so that they are able to understand each other, they are able to do business together, and they are able to know the culture of each other. These boundaries are just there for administration. We are the same people. If someone from Tanzania stood here, someone from Kenya, someone from DRC Congo, Uganda, and the rest of them, you cannot know the difference. You cannot say, from just the look of it, this is a Kenyan, or from the look of this is a Tanzanian. You cannot distinguish a Somali from Kenya and a Somali from Somalia. So we are all the same people. MSME is a critical sector. And I'm happy that in Kenya, the president has thought it wise to create a ministry to focus on this sector. And this sector has also been taken as one of the pillars of the economy. Among the 5 pillars, MSME has been taken a pillar because this is a sector that creates jobs for our people, that creates health, wealth for our people, that if we have to grow our economy, we cannot forget this particular sector. Just to remind you, when we were here, we were saying that we want this small business to make sure they access finance. I know each country is trying its best to ensure that these people here access finance for them to do their business without problems. Kenya here, you know very well, we have even Hustler Fund, where these small businesses are able to borrow without any collateral kwa mtandao ya simu they borrow, and they are allowed to borrow up to 150,000 shillings at the lowest interest of 8%, and be able to pay that money within 30 days. So that is available, and I'm sure that each country is trying its best to ensure that these small businesses have access to finance. Secondly, the other issue we emphasized is access to market. And what we are doing here, we are creating a market for these people. And I was thinking that there must be a trade protocol between each country, between countries. Individually, like I know we have a trade protocol with the Sudan, we are with the Somalia, and we are able to do what we are doing here on a monthly basis. So I encourage others to have such arrangement so that we do not wait for a year to have such a meeting, but such organization can be organized at the country level. We have said that digital transformation is very critical. Vitu ya mtandao, siku hizi tuna masimu. Unaweza kuweka pesa kwa benki kutumia simu yako, unaweza kutoa pesa kutoka kwa benki kutumia simu yako. Hauna haja atuwewe mpaka uende kwa benki ndio utoe pesa. Wale ambao wamefanya biashara hapa, kuna haja. Na hiyo ndio teknolojia ambayo tunataka ndio ilete efficiency katika mambo ya kazi yetu. Mambo ya climate change ina affect hao watu. Siku hizi tuna technology ambayo inataka pesa mingi, na hiyo ndio sehemu tunataka serikali hizi 8 ziangalie ili hawa wananchi wetu waendelee na mambo ya biashara yao. Na mwisho, na trade barriers, there should be no problem. And we have been talking about non-trade barriers. I remember when I was here on Monday, I heard some traders who were complaining that they were retained at one of the borders, which I don't want to say, for about 8 hours. That is quite unfortunate. If we are within East Africa, we have a protocol of free movement of goods, free movement of people. People are free to walk within the 8 East African countries. We should, as countries, we should make sure that we respect that and help these small people to do their business across the borders. Here in Kenya, we have also established the MSME Connect, which is a platform that the Kenyan government is interacting with the stakeholders in the MSME sector so that we are able to listen to them, to see what their problems are, and if there is need for policy, government to come up with a policy in a respective area, to come up with a regulation, to come up with the legislation, we do so that this economy, this sector is able to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I am happy that we have not had any ugly incident the last 10 days. And I want to take this opportunity also to wish you a safe journey as you go home. Pass our greetings to our sisters and brothers who are in your various countries, and encourage them and tell them that East African community is a one country for one people.